While India stands together to salute the martyrdom of the Galwan martyrs, we are looking at those visuals also coming in all the households at this point. There is, of course, a sense of profound grief, tears, and absolute emotional moment for all the families who received the mortal remains of their loved ones. In fact, the residents assembled at the martyrs' homes offering their last respects. Let's first talk about the last rites of Colonel Santosh Babu, which is underway at this point. Colonel Babu, the commanding officer of the 16th Bihar Regiment, was an officer who died along the line of actual control. He had led the disengagement talks with his Chinese counterparts in that area. Now, the residents across Telangana paid a floral tribute to the army officer. You're looking at those visuals there of the last rites of Colonel Santosh Babu. Let's also now talk about Havildar Sunil Kumar, who was martyred in the clashes that took place at the Galwan Valley. Now, Sunil Kumar is a resident of Patna's Bihar, in fact, who joined the Bihar regiment in 2002. He is survived by his parents, wife, and 3 kids. Now, as India salutes the Galwan braves, 20 of those soldiers who have been martyred in the line of duty, we are getting you the stories right now of what is happening and the emotional movement at this point across the country as India stands together to pay their respect to the soldiers. Naik Subedar Mandeep Singh left behind his 65-year-old mother Shakuntala, his wife and 3 sisters, as he laid his life for the motherland. The 39-year-old from Patiala's Rajpura Tehsil spoke to his family just a few days back, and the family now is in a state of absolute shock upon hearing the news of his demise. Mandeep was the 4th soldier from Punjab to be martyred in the fight against China.
कितने की उम्र थी उसकी मुंडे दी?
30-35 की हो गई।
ठीक है। कितनी देर तो नौकरी कर रहे हैं?
17-18 साल हो गए। 16वें साल में 17वें बग गया था वो 10वीं में थे।
अच्छा, ब्याह होया जी?
हाँ, 2 बच्चे हैं, एक कुड़ी एक छोकरा।
ब्याह होया ने कुड़ी मुंडा?
ना अजे तो पढ़ रहे हैं, छोटे हैं।
मतलब जी हुण छुट्टियां ते आया सी अब थोड़ा भाणजा ते हुण कदों गया छुट्टियां तो वापस?
छुट्टियां ने हो गया होगा, पर महीना सारा गए ने।
कितने दिन रह के गया थे?
वो 2 महीने लग गया होगा, 3 में। अच्छा, उनमें रुक गया था ना।
ਕਿਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਸੁਭਾਅ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ?
बहुत चंगा स्वभाव था। जहाँ आंदा ना मेरे ते न्यारा हो गया था ना, ये भी होए हमें न्यारे थोड़े दिन होए। आंदे पहला मेरे पैर हाथ लांदा, मिलदा जाए गेड़े मारदा, दे दिया कर मिलदा। तो क्या कराएंगे?
We're going to be cutting across to those visuals that are coming in of Havildar Sunil Kumar, who was martyred in the clashes. His last rites there currently taking place at his hometown in Patna. You're looking at those visuals that are coming in. Extremely heartbreaking visuals there. There is, of course, a profound sense of grief as several of the people in that area have now joined in to pay their tribute to the brave heart Havildar Sunil Kumar, who laid his life to serve and protect the motherland. In fact, those are the visuals that are coming in at this point. We are looking at the last rites that is going to be performed of Havildar Sunil Kumar, who, remember, belonged to the 16th Bihar Regiment. He is a resident of Bihar and he is survived by his parents, wife and 3 kids. In fact, he joined the Bihar Regiment in 2002. And Havildar Sunil Kumar, who laid down his life for the motherland while fighting and in that violent clash that took place in the Galwan Valley. We are looking at those visuals right now coming in at this point of the last journey of the Galwan martyr, Havildar Sunil Kumar, the emotional families there who received the mortal remains of their loved ones. It is, of course, a sense of profound grief among all the family members, the residents and all those who knew him, the entire country standing together to pay their respects, to pay their tribute to the soldiers who have sacrificed their life while protecting the motherland. And it is, of course, extremely heartbreaking visuals that are also coming in. All the people who are gathered there at this point to pay their respects to Havildar Sunil Kumar, whose last journey will be taking place right now. And you're looking at those visuals that are coming in live from Bihta in Patna, and he was a resident of Patna. The mortal remains of Havildar Sunil Kumar, who laid down his life for the country in the standoff with the Chinese troops, has been brought to his native village this morning, which is the Bihta in rural Patna. That came this morning. In fact, his funeral would be taking place on the banks of the river Ganga in Patna. And we're looking at that last journey of the Galwan martyr, Havildar Sunil Kumar, whose mortal remains were handed over to his family members. A sense of extreme grief, but at the same time, the family members saying that they are proud of the supreme sacrifice that has been made by Havildar Sunil Kumar while fighting at the border and laying down his life to serve and protect the motherland. And that has been his aim as his family members who received the mortal remains. It is, of course, extremely difficult moment for the family members, and not just for the family members, for the entire village at this point who have all gathered to pay their last respects to the Galwan martyr Havildar Sunil Kumar, who laid down his life to serve and protect the motherland. And right now you're looking at those visuals there coming in. We are, of course, looking at the funeral that is going to take place on the banks of the river Ganga. All right, those are again visuals coming in at this point. The mortal remains of Havildar Sunil Kumar, which has arrived at his native village this morning. The mortal remains there of Havildar Sunil Kumar. Right now, the funeral will take place in just a bit on the banks of the river Ganga. His family, Havildar Sunil Kumar's family, who have also reached at that place to perform the last rites. You're looking at those visuals there. The entire village and Havildar Sunil Kumar, he joined the Bihar regiment in 2002. In fact, he's a resident of Bihta in Bihar. He was survived by his parents, wife, and 3 kids. And We're looking at those visuals right now coming in at this point. The mortal remains of Havildar Sunil Kumar, which has been brought to his native village. His funeral will be taking place in just a short while from now on the banks of the river Ganga. Earlier, a guard of honor was also given to the martyr at the Patna airport. The Deputy Chief Minister, Sushil Kumar Modi, and the ministers, including the leaders of several parties, paid floral tributes to the martyrs at the airport. Right now, you're looking at the visuals. They're extremely heartbreaking visuals, emotional moment for not just the family, but for the entire village, the entire country at this point, who stand together to pay their respects, their tribute to the martyrs, the brave martyrs who laid down their life to protect the motherland. 20 of the Indian soldiers who were martyred at the Galwan Valley while fighting the Chinese troops. So we are looking at those visuals now coming in from Bihta in Bihar, where Havildar Sunil Kumar, who laid down his life for the country in that standoff with the Chinese troops at the Galwan Valley in Ladakh, his mortal remains arrived at his village. Right now, despite rains there, we are looking at a lot of people, a large gathering who have come to pay their final respects. There is, of course, a sense of profound grief in the hearts of each and every individual there. But at the same time, there is also a sense of pride, an absolute pride upon seeing the valor and supreme sacrifice that has been made by their son of Bihta, having laid down the life for serving and protecting the motherland. So right now we're looking at the final journey of the Galwan martyr, Havildar Sunil Kumar, which is going to take place. His family members, relatives have all come at this point. Right now we're looking at a large gathering that has also taken place. And on one side, we're looking at the last journey of the Galwan martyr, Havildar Sunil Kumar. On the other side, we're also getting visuals right now coming in of the final journey at this point, which is coming in from Telangana, of Colonel Sunil Babu, which is taking place at this point in Suryapet in Telangana. Remember, we are looking at, of course, the profound sense of grief that is there amongst the hearts of each and every individual. The entire country right now stands together in solidarity to pay their respects, to pay their tribute to the brave martyrs who laid down their life to serve the motherland. And this is, of course, an extremely difficult moment. We're getting you the visuals there coming in. On one side, we're looking at those visuals coming in from Bihta in Bihar, where Havildar Sunil Kumar, his last rites would be performed in just a bit. Meanwhile, on the other side, we're getting you visuals there. The massive crowd, the gathering that is taking place in Suryapet in Telangana, where the entire neighborhood, the community has now joined in to pay their respects to the supreme sacrifice that was made by Colonel Santosh Babu, who was the brave son of Telangana, who laid down his life. He was the commanding officer and he was also engaged in the disengagement talks with his Chinese counterpart when the face-off happened and he laid down his life. So you're looking at an extreme sense of profound grief that is coming in, but at the same time, it is a sense of valor and the supreme sacrifice that has been made by our soldiers. Meanwhile, remember, the PM yesterday also said that the soldiers' sacrifice will not go in vain, while the entire country stands together in solidarity to pay their last respects, to pay their tributes, to always remember the brave hearts and the sacrifice, the supreme sacrifice that has been made by every single of the soldiers who laid down their lives while serving the motherland will always be remembered at this. So we're looking at those visuals coming in. On the other side, we're looking at those visuals there coming in of India saluting the brave hearts, and these are visuals coming in from Suryapet in Telangana, where people are now paying their respects to Colonel Santosh Babu, who is the brave son of Telangana. The mortal remains of the officer was received at the Hakimpet Air Force by the senior government officials and the military personnel. Later on, we were looking at the final journey of the Galwan martyr, Colonel Santosh Babu, who was leading at this point, and he was in fact at that point engaged in the disengagement and the de-escalation process when the face-off happened. So right now we're looking at those visuals coming in. It is, of course, extremely a difficult moment for the family members who received the mortal remains of their loved ones upon, and they were shattered upon hearing the news of their demise. But at the same time, we also heard the reaction that had come in from the mother of Colonel Santosh Babu, who said that yes, she is distraught, but at the same time, she was also proud that her son laid down his life for the service of the motherland. So that is the level of dedication in amongst all of the soldiers at this point. It is a sense of grief, but at the same time, their valor and supreme sacrifice will be remembered forever. And those visuals are a testimony to their valor and supreme sacrifice that has been made. While people are gathering in large numbers, there are chants of Bharat Mata Ki Jai, there are chants that is going on at this point in all of these places while the martyr undertakes his final journey. There are people who have gathered in large numbers. On one side, we're looking at those visuals coming in from Bihta in Bihar, where despite rains, we're looking at a large crowd who has come in to pay their respects to the martyrs.